Distinguished guests and esteemed fellow citizens, in the last 2 days, we have engaged in profound and intense discussions about the critical steps needed to achieve our shared vision of keeping Bharat ahead. Times now tell stories that matter, asking questions that shape tomorrow, and amplifying voices that drive change in our commitment to ensuring that action begins here. That effort will be strengthened and made even more robust in the months ahead. Speaking of action, it is very rare to find one person who personifies action. A one-man army whose official task is to ensure the stability of the nation, and who has made it his life's mission to ensure that nothing comes in the way of Viksit Bharat. I'm extremely happy to welcome Amit Shah ji, Union Home Minister of our great nation, as the chief guest at the Times Now Summit. Amit Shah ji, we are eagerly waiting to hear from you about your vision for Bharat, and the audience is in for a treat because your rigor and attention to detail is always truly remarkable. Friends, the world is looking at Bharat with renewed respect. We are a technology powerhouse, a startup super hub, and a nation of young innovators. Our economy is surging, our global influence is growing, and our cultural and spiritual heritage continues to inspire millions. But keeping Bharat ahead is not about celebrating what we have already achieved. It is about preparing for the future. It is about building Bharat through self-reliance, the spirit of Atmanirbharta, as coined by our Honorable Prime Minister. This Atmanirbharta will come from strengthening 5 key pillars on which Viksit Bharat must be built: innovation, infrastructure, inclusivity, indigenous strength, and integrity. Taking these one by one, let us talk about innovation, the engine of Bharat's future. We have already surpassed several developed countries in innovation, but it is now time for us to pioneer the future. We must take the great leap forward in AI, robotics, biotechnology, green energy, etc., and be at the cutting edge of developments that will change the world as we know it. 2, to enable innovation, we need to build infrastructure. Roads, railways, digital highways, and energy networks are basic lifelines. From bullet trains to smart cities, from rural electrification to sustainable urban development, Bharat's infrastructure is world-class on many levels. But for the leap into the future, we must embrace sustainable development to ensure that Bharat's growth is in harmony with nature, a value embedded in our civilization. 3, growth is not complete if it's not inclusive. For Bharat to move ahead, no Bharatiya can be left behind. A true Viksit Bharat is one where prosperity reaches every village. Every farmer benefits from modern technology. Every woman has the opportunity to lead. And every child receives world-class education. Our focus must be on empowering Bharat's real strength, its people. 4, when we are together, our collective strength is immeasurable. From ancient times, we have been a land of knowledge seekers and creators. Today, we must reinvent that spirit. From space missions to semiconductor production, from indigenous AI models to Make in Bharat, products that dominate global markets. We must be the pioneers, not the followers. And finally, doing all this with integrity is not a choice, because morality is and has always been our identity. Bharat is an epicenter of morality and spirituality. And it is these values which have been our defining strength. We must continue to lead with wisdom, compassion, and a commitment to a better world of global peace, climate action, and ethical governance. Ladies and gentlemen, keeping Bharat ahead is not just a policy or a slogan. It is a movement. It is about igniting the fire of ambition in every Bharatiya's heart, about daring to dream bigger, and about working relentlessly to make those dreams a reality. I now invite Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah Ji to take the stage and enlighten us with his views on keeping Bharat ahead. Thank you.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.